Yo, okay. Sorry, I'm late to the stream. I know, but what the hell is going on, people? Like, what is happening? I'm coming clean right now. Don't know about the leaks. All right, it hasn't hit me yet. I don't follow any of these people. I've turned off recommendations to all channels that promote Genshin leaks. I'm not here to say what's going on with the leaks. However, oh, I didn't even change the wait, hold up. I didn't even change the scene yet. One moment. My Genshin is stuck. Oh, no, there we go. It's good. Good? You good? Yeah? Okay. So, you know how bad I know the leaks are? I know it's getting pretty bad because there was somebody on Discord who specifically messaged me. And this person does follow leaks. I'm not about to, call out a brother or anything, but I'm just saying, when somebody messages you on Discord before you start stream to be like, hey, yo, Walrus, just letting you know, some stuff got out. Things are getting pretty wild right now. It's so wild, in fact, even Hana wants to hear what's going on. Hana, you want to know what's going on with the leaks? You don't know what's going on with the leaks? Well, too bad. We cannot talk about leaks. Oh, oh, so sad. Oh, so sad. Okay, why don't you go play with your brother? Okay. And today on stream, I want to talk a little bit about not the leaks, but my stance on leaks. And I mean, we've talked about this in the past, but it's perfect because in a scenario like this, let's just talk about the pros and cons of having this leaked information, right? So I think there is no way anybody can say with a straight face that leaks are just all bad for the game and there's no benefits. All right, let's be honest here. Nobody was excited for what's about to happen for the most part until this leak got out. And now for some reason, everyone is like on the case, right? Even if you're a casual player, if you heard of the leaks, you are somewhat excited because let's be real, not all leaks are always going to be about the try-hard, sweaty, greasy-haired, 3 weeks no shower gamers. There are things that are content which free-to-plays or even just the most casual of players can get excited about. And I don't know what the hell is going on, but people just won't like. Yes, am I at the least curious? Yes, of course I am curious, but I do think it's worth the wait in the long run for me to find out. I'll find out when I find out. If it cannot be helped, I'm gonna find out. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make it until the actual release of the content to find out certain things. It's just impossible. It's physically impossible. It's like trying to go through a minefield where every inch past the quarter mile is going to be full of mines. Like, it's going to be 1 mine per square feet. How can you dodge it? You cannot. But I can go for a certain amount of time without getting hit by one, but I'm going to get hit by it eventually. Okay, and I'm okay with that. I just don't want excessive amounts of it plastered everywhere on my feed. And when I say I personally don't look at leaks, and I think I've said in the past where, I don't really give leakers the credit because first and foremost, there is no credit to be had, all right, with leaks. It's just one information gets out, somebody takes it, re-uploads it, and then that's it. And then like an entire fuckfest of leaks just goes up on 200,000 million bazillion channels. You can't really take a leak and credit, be like, I got it from, Bussin 69. Who knows where Bussin 69 got it from, right? It's easier just to not do it. It's like giving credit to an art thief. Hey, you guys like this fan art of, Zhongli's throbbing pillar? Yeah, go check out XYZ 3309 who stole this piece from somewhere, but hey, I don't give a damn. Go check out, that's where I got it from. It doesn't make any sense, all right? So I don't really go out of my way to credit leakers. That's basically the gist of it. So, what's going on is apparently things that aren't even supposed to be coming out in 2.8 are getting leaked. Is that correct? Am I correct in this? Like our information that's literally not next patch getting leaked right now. And it's really, really dope shit. And people are like losing their mind over it. Am I correct? Right? So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Because I refuse to believe anything that is non-Sumeru, non-Dendro related getting leaked at this point is going to generate anywhere close to this amount of excitement for people. Like I can see people literally, I can see their eyes light up when I don't even see their eyes. You know how crazy that sounds? I can literally hear people squealing when I'm in a room by myself just reading people's messages. And I have to thank you guys so much for respecting at least, my desire not to someone say, yo, 4.0 leaks live. Okay, that's a bit of a meme, but I respect it. All right, I respect it. You see, here's why I don't think HoYoverse is really serious about the whole anti leaks thing, and we have to get to the bottom of this because I think there are people who are upset for good reason. If let's say you're really excited for Sumeru Dendro and you wanted to get a clean experience with it, and you're upset that it's spoiled. Well, this really can't be helped because leaks are an infuriatingly effective way of generating excitement prior to the actual release of the content. I cannot get around this. There are other content creators that somehow label me as this like anti-leaker and like some sort of all leaks are bad, and I have this stance where leaks just kills the game. I don't believe that. I understand the value of leaks. It's a personal decision, all right, to not consume it. And I feel like should be okay if you don't want to see leaks. But the benefits it does for the game is invaluable. Right now, there are people who have quit Genshin, tuning back in, seeing what's going on, reaching out to me. He's like, bro, I haven't played Genshin for like 6 months. Do you think like this stuff is real that they're talking about on Twitter? I'm just like, say what now? Excuse me? Your mom says that name, bro. What's going on? Okay. So I don't know what's going on. Apparently some leaks came out. People are going crazy for them. If you want to know about the leaks, you can't get it here because I'm not talking about it. You have to go to the HoYoverse or whatever on HoYoverse. What am I even talking about? You have to go to like Twitter or like certain private communities. I think they're sharing a lot of information on it. I don't know how bad the damage control is right now for HoYoverse. I don't know how far they're going to like stomp it out. Azrael15 says the 3.0 beta has started, I believe. The stuff I'm looking at now looks pretty interesting. And I would think that they're making some big moves, but it's great to see that communities are already this excited just looking at leaks. And I know that you're not just talking about the archipelago, unless it's becoming a permanent island. Huh? Hmm. So it is Sumeru. Yeah, people are talking about Sumeru. Oh boy. I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna cause this much of this much, what you call it. This is like, looking for the word. Traction? Hype. That's a hype and chaos. I knew Sumeru leaks, Dendro leaks is inevitable because they do beta tests and stuff like that, which is all good, but I didn't know it was gonna be this crazy. I did not, because I didn't think HoYoverse was putting as controversial of like how I right now I just can't wrap my head around it. Unless they're telling you guys, unless the specific reactions are leaked and you guys are able to see damage numbers, or specific characters like Dendro characters are coming much earlier than we anticipate. I mean, I can see, I can see Dendro being really good, really exciting. I can see certain reactions, certain Dendro skills are leaked, and HoYoverse scrambling to get things in order. Characters mostly. Okay, yeah. So if it's character leaks, then it has to be Dendro characters, right? If it's Dendro characters, then it's understandable. And if people are excited, that means first and foremost, they probably are either A, satisfying, good looking, cute, whatever, or B, they look extremely OP, powerful, broken, and it makes people want them. It makes people get excited for synergies with them. Right? Or a possibility of both. Because I've only heard good things so far about these leaks. I haven't really come across anybody who's disappointed. I'll be quite honest with you guys. Let me see. I have like 30 Discord messages, and I'm gonna guess most of them are from people who are, you know, going hard on the leaks. And this is not even the first time where something this big has gotten out, I think. Which really makes me question how serious HoYoverse is in combating against leaks, right? Yeah, at this point, I think it's foolish almost for us to fully believe that if they're like, oh, we don't want leaks, we hate leaks, but yet they don't do anything about this stuff, and they don't actively go after people for it. Like, so how bad do they really hate leaks? Really? I don't buy it. At this point, call me whatever, but I don't buy HoYoverse's whole like, oh, we hate leaks. I think publicly they have to be against leaks, but they themselves must understand how powerful of a tool for generating excitement and hype is. And it's not like they have a contract anywhere saying like, we have to abide by whatever is shown in the beta tests, so we have to deliver the products in a similar. In fact, they go out of their way to say, you know, all products shown are, you know, from beta or from test and are not indicative of the final product. So things may still change. They go out of the way to say that. So there's nothing legally binding them to deliver a product that is equivalent or even similar to what is shown in the beta. It's just nothing's tying them down in that regard. So which leads you to assume that there are no particular reasons why HoYoverse should be against leaks. In fact, I think it generates more excitement, which can get people who, let's say, if you really like a character and you're calculating your primo gems, you're like, damn, I'm not gonna have enough. Okay, maybe I'll set aside like $20-$50 starting now. Maybe You know, maybe I'll start saving up an allowance and spend it on Genshin. You know, there are situations like this. If you love a character enough, and I know for a fact people do this, you guys, you guys understand. There's no way you can tell me that people aren't willing to spend an extra $5, $10. Like for example, right now somebody could get a Welcome Moon. It's like, you know what? Let me buy a Welcome Moon, right? I'm going to need all the gems I can get. Let's get a Welcome Moon and set aside another 20, 30 bucks. So when the time comes, if I don't get the character, I can have the money ready. Be like, okay, I've set this aside to spend to guarantee myself the character. So, in fact, I think leaks in a way probably allows people to spend more money. So like the whole argument where, oh well, HoYoverse is gonna lose money. It's not that really they lose money right now. There's no legitimate reason why HoYoverse should be against leaks. There's I can't think of, like, I mean I can think of some, but it's just like they're so inconsequential and irrelevant to the grand scheme of things that it almost feels foolish and clown like for me to even bring them up as arguments for HoYoverse. It just makes me look like a dumbass. Like it makes me look like a like I'm trying to find a reason where there is none. Matam says, I mean, if Hoyo intended on shutting people up, they would also give an incentive for people invited to beta test by giving free mode gems. Well, Matam, I feel like if they give too much of an incentive for coming to the beta test, what could easily end up happening is you get into the beta test, you get your free mode gems, and then you don't do a good job. I think they want people who are actually interested in the content. Because right now, I used to apply back in like the earlier patches, but I don't apply for beta tests anymore because I honestly don't care. I don't care about what's coming up. I just want to enjoy what's out now. And do it. So they need people who actually have a passion. Like they need people to log in every day, play the beta as much as possible, get excited for it, and share feedback. So in a way, if they give additional incentives like Primo Gems to beta testers, yes, it's going to drive more and more people to play beta testing, and it'll create an incentive for people to want to get in the future. So they shouldn't leak now, right? And just to be a good boy, good girl, good boy, don't break the rules. However, then you're gonna get a lot of people there who's just there for the Freemo gems, and it ends up in a situation where these people literally don't care about feedback, playing the game. They'll log in once every couple of days or once a day, collect their gems, and get out. They won't even play. So now you have associated this spot on your beta server for this person who literally couldn't care less for the new characters. They just care about the Primo gems. End up in a situation where it's kind of awkward. You can't get genuine responses. I honestly think that HoYoverse is okay with this. Masrat says, I saw you playing TFT earlier, Walrus. Yes, I did play TFT when I got home earlier today. I like TFT. TFT is a lot of fun. It's not that try hard. I can watch something while doing it. I think whatever is going on at HoYoverse is wildly different from what they promote on their social medias. Monsters, I even said hi. Yeah, I said hi back, and then you never said anything. Look, it says, well, hello there. That's what you said, and I said hello. 4 minutes later, and I never got a response. I got ghosted by Monstar. Monstar ghosted me. Matim says, I mean, it's rather clear that Hoyo is able to track individuals' hours for people who log in. You would get rewarded based on effort, but then again, it's something for Hoyo to figure out. And yes, that's true. They can easily do a very well designed incentive system to get people to play beta and not leak. But I can argue and I've said this before. They can easily put an invisible tracker on your account. So you guys might think like, oh, the UID is the only way they can do it. No, it's not, people. No, it's not. There are literally many ways they can track somebody's account without letting them know they're doing it, right? They can put some sort of unique symbol or something somewhere that's like very dim, right? Maybe just like a couple color shades away, like impossible to tell for the human eye. So let's say for every account, like dead center over here, there's always like 5 pixels that are 3 color grade off, and a machine could pick it up, and it's unique per account, like a symbol or something, like whatever, something very simple. A machine could pick it up, but the naked eye could not. It's something so simple, and you guys don't tell me HoYoverse can't do it. They can easily do something like that. They can put an invisible tracker that which is a unique symbol for each account. They can develop that if they really cared. It wouldn't cost them that much money. They could do it. Like, it would cost them money, but like not an insane amount. They can, and people would stop leaking immediately, just like that. Leaks would go down because they would be able to find the culprit immediately, dish out a lawsuit, bam, done, next, right? And they can, and to avoid legal problems, they can say, please, they can, before they release this, they can specifically tell you guys, hi, we at HoYoverse are very serious about combating leakers. Therefore, we have developed a system to further track an individual's account. And each of these tracker could be uniquely identified with your personal account. So please do not share this information outside of yourself and your given privileges. Blah blah blah. Then they would be voided of legal issues, right? Hey, we guys told you we're tracking your account. Blah 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 blah. You've agreed to this. You signed these documents saying you're not going to leak, and we're now further tracking people's account with unique symbols. Please do not leak. Any leaks will be, like, any individual who do leak will be met with a lawsuit. And then, of course, that's not enough to scare people. People are still gonna leak, and then you just wait for the lawsuits to get dished out, and one after another, lawsuit after a lawsuit. That's literally free money glitch for HoYoverse. You guys know how broken that is? That is literally free money glitch for HoYoverse. Lingon says, I just got here, but is this worse than what happened with the 1.5 leaks before? It's pretty bad because we're getting so close to a new region. So apparently the new stuff for Sumeru is starting to get leaked, and it's pretty wild, right? And because it's a huge patch, people are really excited for it. It's generating a lot of excitement, which I think HoYoverse is absolutely enjoying. A glitch? What are you calling me? It's free money glitch for getting people to gamble on pixels. No. I'm not just talking about that, people. I'm talking about the Class A action lawsuit that they're going to be dishing out to leakers if they're able to start actually tracking people's account with pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, it's crazy when you say it out loud, right? Bootnews 12 says, putting yourself in legal jeopardy while doing their testing work for them for free. That's absolutely what these leakers are doing. Leakers are going out, like the original leakers, not the people who spread the leaks. The original people who provide the source leak, the leak source. What the hell? The source leak. The leak source. is the one shouldering all the legal repercussions. Jay Nice saying, do not type Genshin Impact on Google, even Forbes and other places showing the leaked characters. Yeah, like I literally turned off all social media. After the person warned me on in Discord, I turned off all social media. In fact, let me go to YouTube right now, like go to my homepage. Thank God it's not there. You see, this is the diligent work of months and months and months and months of, you know, making sure I do not watch leaks. Thank God, because the leak isn't here on my home screen. Let me try refreshing the homepage again. We're good. All right. So I'm not gonna. But this, it's only so far. It's only so far that I can go without seeing. I know this for a fact. Like, there's gonna be a new YouTube channel that does Genshin leaks pop up over the next week or two with millions of views. And they have like 2 videos, each of which has like have like 800,000 views, and they're gonna get recommended to me. I can't get around that. Augustus A. Magnus says, I haven't seen the leaks yet. Y'all are making me curious. I'm very curious. I'm not gonna lie. I can't sit here and say I'm not curious. I'm not at the least a little curious. I am, of course I am. But I have to fight this, because if I find out what it is now, then the excitement literally falls off a cliff, right? I would take at least a quarter of the actual impact of the content away from itself for its actual release. Then again, how long can I last? I don't know. I like to think of it as a game of hide and seek at this point. No, really. I just imagine myself playing a game of hide and seek with the leaks. How long can I survive before the leaks catch up to me? Renard says, I'm pretty sure most players benefit from leaks except for players who want to avoid spoiler and leakers themselves. I do think if it's just characters and general content, like, oh, this new feature is coming, we're going to be able to do this in the teapot, right? There's this new skin, the new element does X, Y, and Z. But if that's all good stuff. Like, you know, honestly, I wouldn't mind if I got leaked that stuff, because it's not desperate. But if people are going like, oh, you know, 5 patches down the line, Dainsleif is gonna die, and it turns out you and Dainsleif had a child, and it was Kaya is your child, and Lumine is actually Kaya's dad, bro. Like, that's no bueno. Okay, that kind of stuff is the stuff that could get somebody stabbed. And you guys might be like, whoa, Walrus, that's quite the accusation there. Have you seen Genshin? Have you guys ever seen like a dedicated Genshin lore player? That person will absolutely stab you if you leak who Kaya's, like, if you leak Lumine is Kaya's dad. I'm just saying. Leaks have made me more excited for future content, and that's what I've been saying. I keep saying this, and I feel like I have to reiterate it as we go on throughout the stream. I'm sorry for people who have to hear it like so many times. I am not against leaks. I do not consume them, but I am not against them. And I have said it on multiple occasions that I think leaks are almost, it's irreplaceable for the community, for a large portion of the community. Without leaks, we will lose so many active players. How many players? Okay, how many players in chat right now you would be now playing Genshin more now, or at least you're logging on more, doing daily commissions just to get a couple more gems because you are now 100% about to chase a character that you saw in a leak. Right? This will get people playing more, even if it's out of FOMO, even if it's not genuine, but it's out of excitement and desire for a character. Then you feel like, hey, it's worth it, right? The time I'm spending now is going to get paid off when I get that character. That's what leaks do. It's incredibly beneficial, not only for the future of Genshin, but even for the present of Genshin. Getting people back into the game, grinding away for a character that they want, that's coming down the line. That is inherently one of the most impactful things right now a Genshin League can do for the game. Because let's be honest, there are people who can sit here, play Genshin for months, and still not get the characters they want. Because as HoYoverse likes to do it, oftentimes many characters that are desirable are all scrunched up at the same time. Man, what a coincidence. Am I right? It's almost like HoYoverse runs the numbers just enough to get you guys to feel bad about making a decision. You have to second guess yourself every other banner. Man, it's almost like a freaking art, isn't it? it's almost like a damn art form. HoYoverse can just dangle a little carrot in front of us and get us to get it to start running on the treadmill again. Sometimes the carrot has boobs and ass cheeks, and other times they have a 6-pack, 8-pack, slender K-pop male body form with eyeliner. I'm just saying, bro. Just saying. The formula seems to be be bussin', as the youngsters call it. I'm talking about Ito, I'm talking about Zhongli, I'm talking about like what, Zhao, I'm talking about most of the male characters. Can we just have somebody in Genshin that looks like Pudge from Dota 2? You guys know Pudge from Dota 2? Can we get somebody who looks like, who has that butcher bod, or like a 50-year-old beer belly dad bod? The fat one? Yeah. The one that looks like an elephant. Like, can we just have like a big grunt? Can we get some, like, a character that has the body proportions of Ajdaha? Huh? HoYoverse? That's not, first and foremost, HoYoverse, that's not like effeminate, right? That's not that's not a femboy, so don't be saying like, oh, yeah, we got legal repercussions. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right? You don't have legal repercussions if you made a male character or female character with the body proportions of Ajdaha. Just saying. Tiny little head, huge ass body, short little limbs, short and stubby. The stubbier the better, right? And maybe throw in a tail and some horns. Hey, you never know until you try. They might beat Raiden in sales. I'm just saying. It might end up beating Raiden in sales. You cannot say that you have tried because you have not, HoYoverse. Sure, give them eyeliners. Give them like a Zhongli eyeliner. I don't care. Give them an emo hairstyle. I don't care. Right? Look at this. I swear, Zhongli looks like he's wearing more makeup than Raiden Shogun. Hmm. They have fat we've seen fat treasure hoarders, or like chubby treasure hoarders, not fat. They're like treasure hoarders, right? So why can't they give us like an oversized playable unit, please? I want to body slam. Yeah, Zhongli Giga Chan. For some reason, Zhongli's eyeliners make him look more masculine. I I don't get it. Like, I can go right now, grab some of Beluga Chan's eyeliners, put it on myself, come back, and I immediately look like a clown. But for some reason, on Zhongli, it just makes him look more manly. How does that even work? How does this even make any sense? How does this make him look more macho, like more Chad? Cause he's handsome, damn. Damn. Ah. Why you gotta say it like that, man? Ah. Yeah, you're trying to say Walrus is not handsome. Yeah, man. Only works when you're handsome, bro. Otherwise, you look like a creep. Bro! No! I think we need to make a video talking about these leaks. I don't have I ever made a specific video addressing the leak informations and stuff and my stance on it? I don't think so. Oh, and also, by the way, people, our it's unfortunate, but our meme review video is not very liked by the algorithm. Yes, yes, it's very sad. The algorithm went out of their way to bury it, so we tried. We did try. We did try. I'm sorry. We might still do it on stream. We might have a segment just to have fun with memes, but maybe not in video form. Because I think, I'm not however, YouTube, for the most part, want more clickbaity stuff. They want more clickbaity stuff. They want stuff like, you won't believe what this person got with 160 Primo Gems. They want titles more like that. They want thumbnails that are more like, oh, like red circles in random areas with arrows pointing to the red circles, but then the red circles literally is just thrown in there randomly. They like that. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really gone to clickbait in my thumbnails and stuff. Not as hard as some other creators, but if you look at those views, man, holy smokes, how does that work? I bet if you discuss leaks, algorithm, yeah, for a comment, like right now, I'm a commentary YouTube channel, right? And I talk almost everything about Genshin, even like up to community dramas, CN, community XYZ, whatever. The only thing I don't touch right now are leaks. That's the one thing I don't talk about, which is leaving out a huge potential like area for me. Intro YouTube algorithm promotes cringe. Dark FTL. I'm glad that you brought that up. It's mostly because the vast majority of the people who actually stays on YouTube for a prolonged period of time are youths, young adults, or just kids in general. Like, I'm talking between ages 8 to maybe like 20 something, like 22. Like when you're still in school, for the most part, you're gonna have a lot of free time chilling on YouTube and whatnot. So it ends up somehow catering to that demographic. And it's not just me saying that. Other people who actually analyze the algorithm and whatnot, they've all come to this conclusion. For the most part, if you want to get more viewership, you have to cater to the younger audience, which unfortunately I haven't been able to, and I really don't want to. It's difficult to hold a somewhat intelligent conversation with these people let alone, you know, controlling their hormones and making sure they don't go out of line. It's too difficult for me. It's too difficult. Like I'm at the age, at the point where I can't. I just don't have the patience anymore. I just can't do it. I can't. I really cannot. I love how we went from leaks to bro, I hate kids. It's not that I hate kids, it's that they require somebody who's a lot more patient and who is willing to, or at the very least, young at heart. Bro, I am not young at heart, okay? So I can't. I can't deal with them. They're too much for me. And not throwing shade, all right? Not throwing shade. I blame it on their parents. Because for the most part, parents who are from my generation have done an absolute horrendous job at raising their children to be respectful, to be, you know, pleasant, to how do I say this without sounding like an absolute dickhead? Like it's just not pleasant to be around these children. They they're extremely obnoxious for the most part. They are very rude, outspoken, and they'll go out of their way to be rude. You guys know what I mean? They will go out of their way to be an asshole. They are very spoiled, very entitled, very narrow-minded individuals. They're very tunnel vision as well. If they believe in something, it's pretty much conversation over. Agitated Air says, as a kid, I think kids are pain in the ass. And yeah, compound that with the fact that they haven't developed a part in their brain for human sympathy. Like this is when you know a lot of this stuff is just human constructs, right? Sympathy is something that I think it's very much like developed as a modern human thing. So these kids don't have it. It's not like a thing that you're born with. You have to be taught what sympathy is, to respect others, you know, to care. So these kids don't have it. And oh boy, like when you have, let's say, 1 million subscribers and 800 to 900,000 of those are just kids, that is a very frightening situation to be put in because first and foremost, they for the most part wouldn't, like, if you just disappeared from the internet, these kids wouldn't care. They'll have you replaced like within the week. That's why YouTubers are so stressed. Like these big YouTubers are so stressed because these kids will not care if you're around or not. They will always find a way to entertain themselves, whether it's entertainment provided by you or not. And I guess that's just generally what the internet is like, but especially with these kids' audience. And you can literally see the demographic after, like, it's pretty interesting because I've done a lot of research on this. If you look at these people and then they take a break, there are people who's like, oh, don't worry, man, do what you need to do. We'll always be here. That is an adult saying something. Kids, for the most part, will never bother to say that because kids are more consumers than they are anything. The relationship between you and a young adult subscriber is you give them content that entertains them in the moment, and in return they give you some of their time. That's it. That is it. They do not care. They don't have the money to give you. All they can give you is their time and attention. That is it. That is the extent of your relationship with these with this portion of your audience. Okay? The people who have the money to support you, become your subscribers on Twitch, those are not kids. I'm pretty sure you're talking about teens. Teens kids. they're all kids to me. Okay, they're all kids to me. Sure, teens probably is the most accurate term. Like above 12, under 20. This group of people are the biggest consumers on social media. You can go TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. All these social media platforms are dominated by people of this age group. And you'll notice the later you get, the more selective you become. Like if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 40s, you have become extremely selective. You're probably on one, at most two social medias, and very extensively, you're probably only really active on one. And that's because you're comfortable with it. You have a couple people that you follow. Like these kids follow like 20 million different creators. And that's how they're so connected. Once something blows up, like that, something blows up, they're within the hour they will know of it because they are so connected. They have to be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, everything, all of it connected at the same time. Twitter, they follow everybody. They'll know like what Khloe Kardashian or whatever like had for breakfast 30 minutes after she finished her breakfast, right? That's how connected these people are, and that's why they for the most part they're very insufferable to be around. It's because it's too quick for them. Like things are firing so fast, they're so hypersensitive with all the information that's going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. They can't sit down, and it's always a stimulant. Have you guys realized this? It's always foreign. They cannot have something come from within it. They're like empty shells for the most part that get stimulated by an outside source. And when you sit them down and talk about them, you ask them what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they are, ask them or force them to have something stem from within, they get very irritated. They get very defensive for the most part, and they don't like that. They really hate it when it's coming from inside out because it requires them to sit down and process and think and reveal about themselves. When they don't want to do that, they rather just prefer something come from the outside, stimulate, and they can be like act as a megaphone to their, friends and stuff and talk about that. Which for the most part, if you think about you when you were young, that's exactly what you were doing as well, because at that age, you really don't have anything inside. You're really much molded by your environment. What's cool? What are people wearing? Right? Jeans are in fashion. Let me wear some jeans, right? Oh, hoodie, baggy clothes are in fashion, right? In the 90s, baggy clothes were fashionable. Let's get some baggy clothes going. But every kid is different. Yes, every kid is different, but for the most part, a lot of these kids are forced by their environments to conform. They are beat and whipped into doing this. They don't want to, like, sure. They don't want to, but if they don't, what happens? Tell me, please. For people who just went through high school, middle school, whatever, if you do not conform to your social environment, what happens? Or take a wild guess. What do you think happens? Right? So that's why it's like this. And in Genshin, it's exactly the same. Yeah, you become an outcast, you're alone. That's the good outcome. You get ostracized, you get isolated. The bad one is you get targeted and isolated. Like being ostracized, isolated, that's literally the best outcome. You're literally alone. Or, hey, when I was growing up, at the very least, because there was no internet, like other people get ostracized and they're lonely and bored. Hey, I'm ostracized, I'm lonely and bored. Let's hang out. You could do that. You can back then. And now everybody's like, if you get ostracized, why even waste time after school? You just go home, go on the internet, log into your Reddit burner account, go into r/I hate life or whatever the hell it's called, and you rant. Right? You cope online nowadays. And then, for example, you may feel bitter about it, you may feel bad about it. There's a lot of negative emotions building up, going on. Do the parents know? Right? Do the parents know that their children are being ostracized? I don't know. I'm not a parent. But it's very scary nowadays because we are very disconnected. The irony is that we have never been more disconnected than the age of the internet. And that's like, I guess I'm gonna leave it at that, because any deeper we go into this, it's just gonna become like an entire rabbit hole of like, yeah, I don't want to get. Yeah, I don't want to get any deeper. Yeah, there's no outlet for negative emotions, especially for children who can't afford therapists or think it's uncool to talk to their parents about, being ostracized. Zeno Xavier says, my parents had no clue. Yeah, right. And to a degree, Zeno, I feel awkward even touching on this subject, because for the most part, a lot of us in chat, even, I think, are people who have gone through this, and it can be a very traumatic experience. And to even bring it up, for some of you, it might be going on right now, and this might be your coping. Like, you are literally here in this live stream because, people around you or whatever, your classmates might ostracize you for playing a mobile game, a gacha game, or an anime game. Like, oh, imagine, right? Hey, liking anime waifus is cringe or something, and then they ostracize you, they make fun of you, and you don't want to let your classmates know that you play this game. Right? Who knows? Dante says, well, this is not only erotic, he's also a philosopher. I wouldn't say I'm a philosopher. I wouldn't really give myself that credit. It's just somebody who has been through it. And I'm just, it's almost like seeing it from a third person perspective. Booster T says, meanwhile, in college, I'm literally watching people play Genshin in class. Would you go up and talk to them and say, hey, you play Genshin? I play Genshin. Who do you main? And then the person said, oh, I main Zhao. And it's like, well, I main Ito. And then the two never ever talk to each other ever again. In fact, they go out of their way to not talk to each other. What are two mains who also will never gel well with each other are Ganyu mains and Ayaka mains. Zhao mains are so tall. they're just, I found it very interesting. I've realized most people would, if you had the choice to go into a video game, you would not choose to be the person you are in real life. It's true. All of my in-game characters, like if I customize my character, all of them, first and foremost, are female. All right? Not because I want to be a female. It's just for a different experience and also for what I'm staring on screen. Like, I don't want to stare at the booty cheeks of a male character all day, every day. I just cannot. All right? If I play this game 4 or 5 hours a day, I'm not about to be staring at a dude for that long every day. I want to look at a character that I can be attracted to. And some people are like, bro, that's weird. That's like you in the video game though. So you're like narcissistic. Wait, maybe I am. But I'm not alone in this. All right, I know plenty of dudes who refuse to create characters in game, like MMOs or something, like one character that's just a dude. Most of the time dudes like to create female characters so we can feel, you know, amazing, and we can appreciate the beauty, right, of our character, of our creation, actually, in that sense. You know, getting amazing armor, getting like skins and whatnot, and just making our character look so damn amazing. And I think that's that I don't think that should be a taste. I think that should just be, you know, the standard. Any deviation from this should be, you know, should be graphed in a, oh damn, should be graphed on a standard deviation chart, and I think this should really be the norm. Kisa Pola says, my boyfriend is the same way. He says he likes women, not men. So, yeah, hey, Zhongli is cool. All right, Zhongli is cool, but I cannot be staring at this man like this for like hours on end. If this were an MMO, I'd much rather be staring at Raiden Shogun. All right, that's just me. And I think I don't know that many girls who play MMOs, but I'm sure for the girls, for the most part, maybe they would prefer to stare at a dude like oh my goodness, like my dude's so hot, like look at his chiseled abs, or like dad bod, or you know, whatever, and look at his, you know, like little mustache and beard, and his sideburns and his mullet. You know, we all live our fantasies. We all want different things, okay? Riona says, I am a girl and I play as girls I related to in the game. I guess for you're looking for companionship, right? Maybe? I don't know. I can't break down the psyche of this. I just don't understand. Like, for me, I just prefer to create female characters because I feel like they look really bad. I guess it's also like they look really badass. It's because all the games I play are really combat heavy. There's something very attractive about a woman who can kick ass. Yeah, maybe it's because my mom used to beat the ever-living shit out of me. And eventually, I've just come to appreciate a woman who can deliver a solid beating. Do I have mommy issues? Wait, what? are we delving deep? Are we going deep into erotic walrus? Does that even is that a possibility? Holy smokes, I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it like that. Wait, could my, like, literally, could my obsession over a female playable unit in my MMOs, like in these virtual realities, be a telltale sign of my childhood experiences? Huh. We need to speak to a professional about this. But hey, I'll let you guys know something though. There are two things you can observe in other people, and you can test this right now. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. There are two things you can use to evaluate the type of person someone is. Number one is how they play video games. And I'm not talking about like Tetris, all right? Get that shit out of here. I'm talking about true RPG experiences, or throw them into a game of League of Legends and see how they react. No, I'm being serious. The way people approach games like League of Legends, Valorant, you know, even World of Warcraft, even Genshin, You can tell a lot about somebody just by looking at how they play the game. And the second way, number two way. What the fuck? The second way is how they drive. How somebody plays video games and how somebody drives are two telltale ways of like the kind of personality that they have. It's true. Like somebody's driving style will change over the years as they change over the years. I 100% guarantee you. You don't drive? Do you ride bicycles? Can you ride a bike? How do you navigate traffic on your bike? I'd agree with the driving style. Absolutely. People who drive recklessly, very fast, usually are very impatient. They want to get from A to B as soon as they can, as efficient as they can. Right? These people are very quick-tempered. There are people in League of Legends that I've played with, like friends that I know who just want to go, right? They always just want to go in. They see, like, they play top lane Malphite. They see an opportunity to start a team fight. They flash over a wall and ult over another wall. And then after they die, they'll turn around and be like, hey, where are you guys at? How come you guys didn't follow up? Like, these people in real life, they're the same. Act first, think second. They always go first. Like, they just do it first. Like, oh, who cares? Like, you know, like, hey, let's go grab some food. Where do you guys want to go? The guy's like, oh, I don't care. Let's just go. Let's just drive. Let's drive first, and then we'll talk on the way. Just be like, bro, do you know how expensive gas is right now? Yeah. These people, like, they are literally the same person in and out of the game. You can tell their personality just from playing the game with them. It's the same with Genshin. I'm telling you, people who meticulously follow leaks, watch like 10 different guide channels before they pull and build a character, and then there are people who ends up pulling every single time they have gems, and then they just get a random 5-star, and then they're like, hey dude, is this guy good? And then you look at it, it's like, oh damn, how did you get Raiden Shogun? It's not even her banner. She's a limited character. How'd you get Raiden? And it's like, yeah, bro, it's just like I just did like a 5. I just did 5 singles and she came out like, but she's not even on the banners. And then they're like, bro, is she good? Like, what tier is she? You look at leaks, right? I mean, you look at guides, right? Like, you know the tier list. What, like, but yeah. And you're just literally zoning out at this as your friend just goes on and on, like, oh, you know, there's always these people. Dark FTL says, I stopped being an asshole on road after having a car crash and losing a friend in another car crash. Now I'm just taking my time because there's no point being 1 minute earlier. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Dark. My condolences. And it really sucks to have to, it really feels bad to have to learn the lesson that way. And I'm not going to make any remarks about, you know, well, now that you know, it's just because, you know, I don't believe that there's a lesson that deserves to be taught through the losing of someone else, you know. But now that you know, it's, you know, personally, people always even Beluga Chan always says, is like, bro, like, you're not very punctual. And I guess nowadays on my live streams, you guys can also see this, that I'm not very punctual. But for me, it's like, it's much more important to. But then again, I don't end stream at 9 p.m. sharp. Like, I'm not clocking into work. You guys know what I mean? I'm not here clocking in hours being like, oh, well, look, would you look at that chat? 9 p.m. I'm out, bro. Hey, peace. Because it's not a job for me. This is fun. This is like my wind down time, sitting here talking with you guys. So, but for the most part, I don't believe we should be sticking to strict schedules. Yeah, let's say if you're going to work, you show up 30 minutes late today. Tomorrow you show up 10 minutes late, the next day you show up 5 minutes late, and the next day you show up an hour late, and then the day after that you're early by 3 minutes. I guess for like a corporation, for business, that's not consistent enough for them to be able to rely on you as somebody who you know, who can be there and when they need you to, right? So I understand that. So for the most part, when I deal with clients, I try to be early. I try to make sure that my clients don't have to wait for me. It's just what I'm trying to say is I understand. Okay, I understand the importance of being punctual because it's directly related to how reliable you are as an individual. So in a professional setting, I try to respect that. But for the most part, like I say, I treat my YouTube, I treat these live streams as you know, fun, and I want to enjoy them. I don't want to ever feel like, oh no, it's already 7:01, I'm 1 minute late. No, no, I'm gonna lose 5 subscribers. I don't care. And not that I don't care about you guys. I'm just saying, like, I don't do this for the views, for the numbers. I do this for the conversation that I can have. And I'm sure you guys have noticed this. Like, I'm literally just talking. I'm talking just about anything. Right? So I enjoy that, because for the most part, I'm not going to be going out of my way. Like, let's be honest here. People my age, I don't really connect very well with them. I never really connected very well with people of my age. I only connect with people who are like much older than me. And nowadays, I only connect with people who are much younger than me. God damn it. When I was like younger, I can only connect with people who are like 10, 12, 15 years older than me. And now that I'm like older, I can only connect with people who are like 10, 15, 20 years younger than me. What the hell's wrong with me, man? Now, the more that I think about it, is like, why? What's going on here? Older generation seems more close-minded to me. Yep, for the most part they are, but the younger generation is a little too open-minded. It's kind of scary that how polar opposite they are. Like, the older generation are so close-minded for the most part that their thick skulls are impenetrable to new ideas, new concept, new ways of doing things. Like, I remember my dad, like, you tell him his favorite TV program has been moved 30 minutes later than its usual time. He will feel like somebody took a piss in his cereal. Like, his entire day would be ruined. He's super grumpy. I'm just like, bro, it's 30 minutes, man. Relax. They didn't cancel your show. It's 30 minutes. Like, do you guys know how much trouble I just got into for no reason because his TV show was 30 minutes late? That's the old generation. The young generation now is like, oh, you know, what can you do? The producer needs his time. I think we should all take a moment to appreciate what this producer has been giving us over the past, 20 years of service. You know what? Take a break today. I don't even need to watch this show tonight. Give the man a break. And you should all be ashamed of yourself. You should all be ashamed of yourself for wanting more when we already have so much, when we are so privileged. That's today. You get scolded either way. It's just now you get scolded by a... not gonna even say it. By a young person who probably wet the bed a couple years prior to writing that tweet. Oh, damn. My bowl just... I keep touching my bowl. X says, stop exposing me. Yeah, like give the producer a raise. There's no way they are, they are pushing the program back if he's not suffering. This man is swamped in work and we are out here pressuring him for more. What more does this man need to sacrifice for our entitled entertainment? And then it spirals into politics. Always does. All right? Always does. And then you realize the person who wrote the tweet watched like 2 episodes of the show. Did your father give you that Samuel Jackson? No, not really. For the most part, he was a very agreeable person, very nice, very loving. But it's just like very resistant to change. Till this day, both my parents still believe that the best way in life is to guarantee go to college, get a college degree, which is, I'm not going to really argue with it, but for the most part, it's such an outdated concept that nowadays in society, we value job experience more than your university degree. University degrees ain't worth shit nowadays. You need to be able to say, I have XYZ skills in the field with XYZ years of experience. That's what's going to get employers to hire you. Not the fact that I have a university degree and I graduated 2 weeks ago and I'm now looking for a job with 0 job experience and no extracurricular experience in any related fields. Right? There are certain job degrees that'll work, right? Like, yeah, unless you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're like software, like even software engineers don't have it that easy nowadays. Like what are some of the worst offenders when it comes to degrees? Finance. Okay? Business and management degrees. What else? Fine arts degrees. General arts degrees. It is so saturated and over competitive in these degrees and markets. And like, what even is like a business and management degree? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What do you know as a fresh graduate that somebody who decided to not go to university, worked in a business, climbed up from the ranks of customer rep, customer service, all the way to supervisor, and now are in slot for a manager position? What do you as a college fresh grad student have over the guy with 3 years of job experience or 4 years of job experience in line for a promotion for a manager position? Who do you think the upper management is going to prefer? Somebody who has worked at this company for 4 years, climbing the ranks from the bottom, right? Or some fresh grad who studied how a business should operate? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You can sit here. You can sit here. Having an accountant and math degree don't mean jack. I guess at the end of the day, it's because, they can always train somebody in those job positions. Walrus turned from ECG theorist into job recruiting theorist. Depends on the boss and how old they are. That's true. That's true. But for the most part, it's much easier to raise somebody up from internally than to hire someone new. For the most part, from my experience, is if it's a job position under like regional manager, they prefer to like underneath regional manager, right? So like I'm talking branch manager. For the most part, they want to get somebody who worked from downwards up. But when you get into regional manager, that's when the company is willing to dump more money hiring somebody new, more qualified for the position. But if it's like a supervisor position just opened up, for the most part, they're gonna take somebody who's like working in the space in underneath that specific department they want to promote from a worker to a supervisor. Right. It's because a supervisor, if push comes to shove, needs to be able to hop in and do the work. So if you get somebody new, I mean, it's not like they'll never hire supervisors. It's not like they'll never hire supervisors to fill a position, but they for the most part won't want to do that. They don't want to train. They don't want to train the new person. Have we already talked about leaks? Well, Mikey's girlfriend. Damn. Now I just want to know who Mikey is. Who's the lucky guy? Who's the lucky guy? Oh, Hana. Oh, we talking leaks about life. Yeah. We probably will, and we'll probably record a video here. Oh, Mikey might be oh, you mean from Tokyo Avengers, or Tokyo Avenger. Once she gets off me, I'm gonna record a video. When are you getting off? Is that enough? Are you satisfied? Oh look, what's that? Anna, what's that? Anna, what's that? Oh my god, what's that? Anna, what's that? What's that? Anna, look. Oh look, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, it's a spider. It's a spider. Spider, go get it. Go get it. God damn it. Record a video with her in the video? Fine. Let's do it. Ooh, good scratch. Oh, we're gonna record a video. Can you behave yourself? Alright, I'm gonna hit the record button. Alright, we're recording. Let me just... Okay. Alright, we're live. Whew. Sup everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have, of course, the amazing chat as always. We're here live on YouTube. We're always live Wednesdays, Saturdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but nowadays it's more like 7:15 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. because reasons. All right. So, but of course, today we also have an extra guest, as you guys see here. Oh, Hana. Oh, Hana. Oh, relax. Okay. We have an extra guest here, my cat Hana. But we're talking about leaks. You guys might be like, oh no, Walrus, I thought you don't look at leaks. I don't. But it's gotten so bad that before I started stream today, a viewer of mine came and was like, bro, just letting you know, man, things are getting pretty crazy out here on the internet, so better be careful. And careful I have been. I've been very meticulous about how I navigate the interweb as of today. So fortunately I haven't been spoiled for the contents of which many people, many dozens, thousands of people have been losing their minds over Twitter and social media for. But then what's the point of the video, Walrus? And I think a lot of people have mentioned this in the past, which is, what's the point of even talking about leaks if you yourself don't know about the leaks? Well, we're not really talking about the specific leaks, right? I've talked about this on stream and I've reiterated these points many times, but I don't think I've ever made a video talking about it. Today, we're going to be talking about why I think Hoyoverse really don't care about leaks and how it actually benefits them. Believe it or not, these leaks benefit Hoyoverse much more than people would believe. And for people who are going out of their way to defend Hoyoverse's stance on leaks ruining the game, it's not ruining the game. And I can literally show you guys how it actively benefits Hoyoverse both in the present and in the future. All right, so buckle in. Hannah, are you buckled in? Are you comfortable there? All right, she looks to be comfortable, so I'll let her be. All right, so let's go from an imaginary scenario. Right now, never mind. Scrap that. So let's talk about what's going on right now. Today in chat, I asked the players, right? How many people are now actively playing Genshin Impact more because of the leaks? Again, I don't know what the leaks are. However, I did not see a single person who said they played less after seeing the leaks. Everybody who have seen the leaks have now played more. Okay. Everyone who has seen the leaks have ended up playing the game more. They're logging in more game hours. They are ending up more satisfied to grind. Because think about it like this. For people who are playing the game day in, day out for no reason, how hopeless must it be? You have no goals. You are playing for the sake of hoarding resources for what? You don't know. When is it coming? You don't know. Right? There was an experiment, and I don't remember who did the experiment, but it's kind of cruel, but hopefully I can make a point with this. There was an experiment done with two groups of rats, right? The first group of rats, they put them into a pot of water and then had them swim. And the rats swam and swam and swam, and in 15 minutes, they drowned. I know. Tragic. Very tragic. And then the second group of rats, they did the exact same thing. They dropped them in, swam, 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 and right before they were about to drown, they took the rats out, patted them dry, right? Warmed them up, gave them food, and the next day, they dropped them back in again. Take a wild guess. Just take a wild guess how long this rat swam for. And yes, it's going to break your heart. But in 3, 2, 1, that little guy swam for 60 frickin' hours. And what's my point here? Right? What's my point here? This rat now knows what it feels like to have hope. The researchers were able to give this rat hope. They were hoping that if they just stuck in a little longer, they were going to be saved. That hope, that help was going to come and they were going to be rescued once again. It's absolutely heartbreaking. It is absolutely, it's a heart-wrenching experience. It's a heart-wrenching experiment. However, my point here is it's the exact same with Genshin. I'm not calling you guys rats. Relax. Okay? I'm not calling you guys rats. I swear. I'm just using this as an example. They just happen to use rats. I'm saying the power of belief, the power of hope, the power of having something to look towards, look forward to is immensely powerful. And that is exactly what... And that... I read trees. burning burning paper sun says something trees, and I was like, that's the exact trees we're looking. And that's the exact thing people are looking for in leaks. Leaks give people hope. Leaks give people a purpose to keep playing the game. It gives you a reason to log in, to grind, to save, to hoard. And that is inherently the value in leaks. And HoYoverse is not stupid, all right? Trust me, we're not getting into the meat of this video yet. HoYoverse isn't dumb. They have the numbers. I guarantee you more people logged in today onto Genshin and played the game after the leaks were released. And it's the same trend with every major leak up to date. This ain't rocket science. People see something exciting, let's say a new set of artifacts or new characters or new, like for this case, a new element probably got leaked, right? So what ends up happening is people like, oh, damn, I really like that. I want that. Do I have enough gems for that? God damn it, I don't. Well, I better do my commissions now until the release of this character. Every day, make sure to clock in my hours. Yes, HoYoverse-sama. Yes, HoYoverse-sama. Oh, I'm here to collect my daily gems, HoYoverse-sama, please. Right? Now you have a purpose. So HoYoverse must know this because it reflects in their player numbers. So when HoYoverse says, you know, leaks damage the game, leaks are bad for the game, what are they really doing? Here is the meat of this video, is that HoYoverse puts up a front in saying, oh no, we don't condone leaks, don't spread leaks, that's terrible. But realistically, leaks benefit them. And here's the real thing. You have to, oh no way, Walrus, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all, right? Because leaks don't benefit them financially. Now people are gonna skip banners. Here's a crazy idea for you. Let's give an example of Little Timmy, right? It's the universal example name. Little Timmy sees the leak that's coming in about like 2 months. And Little Timmy really wants X character 2 months from now. Little Timmy looks at his little Genshin account and his little piggy bank and be like, oh, damn, I won't have enough gems to guarantee this character. What should I do? What should I do? Ah, I have a brilliant idea. I get $5 from mommy and daddy every week. If I save up $5 per week, maybe I'll do some chores, save up money, and then by the time 2 months from now, I'll have saved enough money, or at least I would have tried to save enough to maybe get daddy to buy me some primo gems, right? Who knows? I'm just telling you guys, these business practices, these tactics, right? And kids are the main target for the most part when it comes to these scummy business practice. If like some dude in his 30s have crippling gambling addiction and they know it's a problem they can't fix, do you think a 13, 14, 12-year-old is able to combat these hyper aggressive monetization models? No. So with leaks, the point really is to get people to prepare way in advance, and that's not just in-game freely accessible resources like primo gems from dailies and events, weapon enhancement ores, weapon books, what you guys call that, weapon exp books. Oh no. um So, EXP books, it's also resources that you can start hoarding in real life, right? People can be setting aside, starting right now, setting aside maybe $100 per week to try to get consolations on a character that they really, really want 2 months from now. These are all the benefits of leaks, and HoYoverse right now has many ways they can go about to tackle leakers. If they truly think that leaks are so detrimental to their games to the point where they are losing profits, believe me, they will have found a way to combat leakers. I mean, they even developed an in-house two-factor authentication system. You guys really think they can't find a way to track people's account aside from, you know, a string of numbers on the bottom right side of someone's screen where they can literally hide? Listen, people, don't be so naive to think that we've outsmarted Hoyoverse just because they're scrambling to make sure leaks don't go out of hand. Yeah, they likely will do some damage control, but do you think it really matters? Let's be honest here. Once the information is put onto the internet, it's game over, right? Damage control doesn't exist when it comes to leak, because once the leak has gotten out, unless you are like Disney, okay, sure. If you're as powerful as Disney, you can probably still salvage it. But for Hoyoverse, for any other corporation, you don't have the manpower, you don't have the legal team ready to dish out that many lawsuits. Disney will hand out a lawsuit because they're bored. Hoyoverse, maybe not so much. And to be honest, Disney actually suffered great financial losses when a movie just gets leaked online, right? Especially during the time when the movie is still fresh and new and still in theaters. So, Hoyoverse right now is probably satisfied with the amount of traction the leaks have gotten. Like, people are saying, Twitter is literally on fire right now with the leaks. There's no stopping it. There is no damage control. Hoyoverse is just going to have to go forward and be like, oh, people, don't look at leaks, right? Don't go and ruin this for yourselves. But on the inside, they are chuckling. They are grinning from ear to ear, because this is the hype. This is the thing that they needed to get the community through the rest of 2.7, through the remainder of 2.8, and potentially, who knows, 2.9, and into Sumeru. Excited, hyped, right? Veins popping, be like, I can't wait any longer. That's the effect they need leaks to achieve. And why don't Hoyoverse then just do it themselves? Finally, we've reached the beautiful question. Why don't they just do it themselves, Walrus? Then it doesn't make any sense. I'll make sense for it for you, okay? Why don't Hoyoverse do it themselves? Because of liability issues, right? Think about it like this. If Hoyoverse came out and said, hey, in 2 patches, we're gonna get into Sumeru. Here is a tease for Sumeru. Get excited. Sumeru is slated for patch 3.0, which is 2 patches away. And in Sumeru, you can expect X, Y, and Z. And guess what? Now they're freaking liable for it. Now they got all the eyeballs on them. Be like, better freaking deliver that. That trailer looked pretty damn dope. Better deliver that shit, right? In the form of leaks, they can get, because people want what they can't have. Do you guys understand this? Is people always want what they cannot have. When Hoyoverse says, don't look at leaks, what do you want to do? Go look at leaks. When I say, don't think of an elephant, what do you think of? A frickin' elephant. People, that's just how our brains are wired to do. So the more Hoyoverse says, oh, don't look at leaks, what they're in fact doing, and they're not dumb. People, they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. They're channeling you, in fact, more into leaks. Because, of course, they want you to know these amazing things that are coming up in a patch time. They just don't want to be held liable for them when they make official statements about it. Make sense? That's why leakers benefit Hoyoverse so much. However, because they are actively against leaks, when somebody who actually gets revealed, like their number, their UID is revealed and you know exactly who it is, they have to take legal action. It's also to, yes, set an example, be, hey, we're serious about this, right? Because how can you take a company seriously if they say we're against leak, we'll take legal action lawsuits against people who leak, but we can't take legal action against people if we don't know who they are, right? It's kind of like a wink wink by Hoyoverse. But then if somebody comes out and be like, oh, damn, I got exposed, then Hoyoverse has no choice but to take action. So all the people who are, just delete the comment. I know you guys are typing like, but Walrus, remember when they dished out an actual lawsuit against, how do you explain that if they're pro leaks? Well, they have to. They're put into a position where they cannot, right? For the most part, these leaks come out with their UIDs covered or the camera zoomed in. There's no way Hoyoverse knows who they are, so they just turn a blind eye. Hoyoverse like, oh, well, would you look at that? I can't see the UID. can't send out a lawsuit. I don't know who this is. This could be little Timmy, little Johnny, you know, Robert down the street, Margaret. Who knows? We don't know. Can't take action. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Right? It's literally just like, don't get caught. They are telling you what the repercussions are if you get caught. Just don't get caught. Look at how many leak channels there are. Look how many legitimate YouTube channels, legitimate content creators who build their entire content career off of like potential leaks and pre-creating content for leaked characters. HoYoverse doesn't care, right? Because it benefits them. And you should start understanding the importance of leaks for the community. And I've never once said I'm against leaks. I know that's the final point I need to make, is that there's going to be people who got to this point like, okay, Walrus, but you've actively said in the past you are against. I have never once said I'm against leaks. I dare you, go find the clip. I have never hid, removed any one of my videos or VODs. If you want to sift through it, I'll give you as much time in the world. I have never once said I am against leaks, okay? Because I understand the value it brings to the community. Like I've highlighted in this video, how excited it gets people and how much good it does for HoYoverse. It's literally a win-win. Leaks are HoYoverse's way of right now of cultivating a somewhat roadmap, right? It's like just giving you one patch ahead to get you excited, to get you to keep playing the game. Make sure you keep running on that treadmill with their carrot dangling in front of you. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Leaks are here to stay. Leaks are a big part of the game. And HoYoverse right now, of course, they're okay with you knowing what's coming a patch, 2 patches down the line. But if somebody right now comes out with like like a blueprint of Shiznaya that only Dawe and 3 other people in the company know, yeah, they're gonna be scrambling. Okay, they're gonna be pretty upset. But apart from that, what's going on recently? These are all good news. And I'm so happy that people right now are excited. People are going crazy with it. People have something to talk about. I don't know what it is, but I can't help but feel a little giddy on the inside, knowing that if people are getting this excited for the leaks, it must be something good, right? And now if you have made it to the end of this video and you are curious, go look it up. It's not illegal to look up the leaks. If you want to see the leaks, see the leaks. I'm just saying, I'm probably gonna try my best. At this point, I'm making it like a game of hide and seek between me as the hider and the leaks as the seekers. Let's see how long I can hold out for. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some stuff here and there, but kudos to you for making it to the end. Thank you, chat, again, for sitting with me through this video. Hope more people can tune in. I always love to hear what people have to say about this stuff, and it's such a shame that sometimes time zones just don't align, and unfortunately we're not able to get even more people to jump in on the discussions. All right, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, urge you all to stay safe and peace. Bye. Go check out some leaks. There it is. All right, that's my stance on leaks. I think I touched on all the points. I'm gonna have to edit that down a bit, but yeah. Get jumped by leaks. That's how I feel literally. I'm so scared of refreshing my YouTube homepage right now. I'm actually mortified. I'm mortified to refresh my homepage. It's just any moment now, a leak will just pop up, and it's like it's gonna be the literal character or whatever in the thumbnail. It's like the character mid-scale animation or some crap like that, and like you're done, you're over. You might as well watch the video. But hey, even then, I still don't watch the video. I just click the 3 little dots and say don't recommend channel. That's another one down, boys. 20,000 more to go. YouTube people meet leaks. Avoiding these Genshin leaks is like avoiding anime spoilers. Yeah, it's I'm gonna say it's impossible. I don't believe I'm gonna make it to Sumeru without some sort of leaks. It's impossible. Angel Gallardo. Wait, in Spanish. Wait, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Do you guys hear that? Wait, is that a virus? Is that a virus? Wait, what is that? Wait. It's my SSD? Okay, we're good. Hoyoverse is coming for you. Yeah, Hoyoverse is creeping closer. Every tick is Dawei. It's Dawei getting closer. Webcam is frozen. Of course. Can't have a stream without technical difficulties. Normal. That's normal. There we go. My mic is gone as well. Wait, what? Hello? No, my mic is here. I can see it. We're good. Lord of Sloth 99 says, I hear you talking about leaks. Okay, we're not talking about leaks, but we're talking about the impact of leaks. Riona says, did every USB disconnect at once? Probably, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and probably in the back 10. Like, yeah, probably. Boris, what's that red dot in your forehead? Yeah, I'm out. It's been a good ride with you guys. Hoyoverse is finally caught up with me. Remember during 1.5 leaks about Inazuma? Hoyoverse made a mistake and made leakers hunt 1.5 plus 1.5 equals 3.0, and Hoyoverse is hunting again. I think for the most part, Hoyoverse won't really mind leaks come out. It's just in bits and pieces. There's only so much people can leak because I think they don't get to play through the story. And that's like the real damaging stuff. If the story gets leaked, then Hoyoverse really struggles because it actually ruins game experience. And I think Hoyoverse has at least enough integrity to care about the story and stuff apart from the revenue. Because I know story doesn't get them any revenue, right? They don't make money from people playing through the story. But I think there's enough integrity in that the writers, the composers, they really care about the work that they do there. So they make sure that, you know, no story, music stuff gets leaked. Zones, characters. Oh my god. Not again. Is my camera frozen again? Don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Even OST got leaked. It's nuts. Yeah, I think it really sucks if the music gets leaked because as a composer, as an artist, right, in that field, you would prefer people have a fresh take of your creation when it's used in the way that it was designed to be used in conjunction with the video footage, right? If it's like a PV or if it's like supposed to be heard in the new zone, like in a open field, grassy field with the wind blowing, and then it's like beautiful, like versus like lacking that visual stimulation is going to definitely hurt the overall piece. V says music got leaked. Okay, one leak I'm avoiding. Yeah, these leaks are very dangerous. In some cases, I think the least dangerous kind of leaks are like content leaks, right? Like, oh, you know, here's what Sumeru looks like. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, here's what the new character skill does. Cool. This is the stuff that's required to level up the new characters. All right. That's all fine. But once it gets into territories like this is what happens in the new Archon quest, then you're like, okay, buddy. Okay. Like, here's a new playlist for the OST in Sumeru. Like, chill. You can relax now. You know? You can relax now. Stop. Sleep says, at least they can't put music leaks on YouTube thumbnails, so it's still avoided. Yeah. But like, if you click on a video that has the new Dendro character's skills or animation, and you just happen to hear it in the background while like they just put it in there, well, you know, that's a rip. Mikey's girlfriend says, but not gonna lie, these splash arts going crazy. Oh damn, I'm really curious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm really curious as to what's going on, but I just can't. I can't. If someone forces me to hear the OST or the story before it happens, I will be out for blood. Yeah, because it really takes the magic away. What ends up happening is like you'll be playing through the story, and then suddenly that scene or that plot twist or whatever comes up, and you're like, God damn it. Like, it actually takes you out of the experience. Not only does it ruin it, it actively takes you out. And the whole time you're playing through the Archon quest, it's gonna be in your mind. You're gonna be like, oh, I wonder when's that part where XYZ happens, and you're just like, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, and it's always on your head, in your head. Story leaks are the worst. HoYoverse hired a guy who really loves Yai with how much official Yai art we're getting. Okay, if it's just art, then I guess it's not that bad. People on Twitter saying they're gonna review bomb again. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Wait, what's happening? Review bomb. Hold up. Hold up. Let's back up a little bit. The leaks cause some debate on Twitter. Come on. Twitter debates? Really? EroticWalruss, people are mad that the new Sumeru characters are not black. That's why. Cultural appropriation? Was that the word for it? Is that was that the word? They thinking HoYoverse is can I even say the word? Can I say the R word on stream? I don't know. Racist? Is that what they're accusing? Is that like what I guess it's Twitter. It makes sense that this is the topic of discussion. Google Classroom. Oh no, not again. Wait, what's going on? But isn't Sumeru based on like Arabic people or something? I thought Sumeru was like in the Middle East or something. Wasn't it based on like India and Egypt? Like somewhere around there? Like, it's fictional, yes, but they definitely took inspiration from, you know, from the real world. And I understand why can't I'm sure they can release another character with the same skin tone as Kaya. It's not a big deal. It's just not every character has to look like that. PS Queeks 2 says, I'm late and so sad. Don't be sad. The VOD will always be there. And I still have time here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no way they're gonna make them all tan, but like if the first one isn't tan, don't be so alarmed is what I mean. If like we're about to get into Fontaine and every single character is like as pale as Tartaglia, you know that maybe we have a problem. Maybe there's there's a leg to stand on for this case. Boggled Goggle says, "Hey, what's up, Boggled? That's a new Tusk member. That's a baby Tusk right there." Boggled Goggles, what's up? The first 4 characters. There's 4 characters leaked? Really? 4 characters leaked. Yeah, watch when we get to Shaznia. All Shaznayan people are like super tanned. Wait, and how do these people... how do Twitter warriors even know that physics in this reality works the same way? Right? The pigmentation of the skin is caused by, something about sunlight, right? Like the more that you're exposed to sunlight, the darker your pigmentation is to deal with the heat or something like that. How do they even know that physics works the same way in the... Because there could easily... Genshin could easily exist in a dimension that's outside of our universe, where the laws of physics don't function the same way. Like pigmentation, skin pigmentation in Genshin could be of a complete different cause. The sky is fake. Wait, is that canon? Is that canon? The sun is fake in Genshin. Yeah, that's just Zhongli's booty hole. That's what you guys are gonna say next. It's Morax's booty hole. I wish those non-vision holder in Fatui Harbingers become playable. It's like collecting Archons. I actually had a conversation with one of my viewers in Discord about the potential release of awakening modes like delusions and stuff, and whether or not we think that Hoyoverse is going to release them. Okay, here's a question for you guys. If, let's say, Tartaglia's like fully awakened form is released as a playable thing, do you guys think Hoyoverse is gonna release a new character for us to gacha, or Hoyoverse is gonna just let you guys take Tartaglia and awaken him through like grinding for some arbitrary materials or some stuff like that? Which one do you think is more likely? A, make a new character, or B, let you evolve the existing one? Let's see how much faith you guys all have. You know what? Let's make it a poll this way. I gotta make it easy to read and understand though. Create a poll. If Tartaglia Awakening is released, will it be free? Will it be a free upgrade? Yes and no. Let's see how much faith you guys all have for Hoyoverse. .8 live stream is on July 2nd. That's Saturday. Did they release it? Is it official? I don't see the official release. Let's go to Billy. Billy usually is pretty good with this. Hoyoverse is still 5.3 out of 10 on Billy. That's kind of sad. Oh, yeah. It's official on Billy. This is what it looks like. I see Mona and I see Let's analyze this. Yeah, this is the thing. So it's July 2nd, 8 p.m. Asian Standard Time. Illusion Night, the Night of Illusion. Seems like Kazuha is guaranteed, right? It's probably gonna be the summer event. Michi, why are you crying? Michi, come here. Come here. Kazuha's coming. Why is Jin Yan there? Why is Fischl there? I think they're both gonna be on the banner. Jin Yan and Fischl. Oh, Beluga-chan, come on. Come here. They won't see that. Look, if you want to pick up Michimaru, you have to come here. Did you see that? Animal abuse. Animal abuse. Oh, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. He wants daddy. Oh, Michimaru. Michimaru. Okay. Do you guys hear him meow? Michi.
Animal abuse.
It's not animal abuse. Michimaru is just he's hungry. I think he's hungry.
But he already had dinner.
Oh yes, he probably even stole Han. Look at his mouth. Why is it gaping open? Why does it look like he's high?
That's mommy.
He said no. He just said no. Michimaru. Okay, you can go now. You're free to go, Michi. You're free to go.
Nice turn.
Hannah's turn. Hannah already had her turn on stream.
Oh.
She's gonna be in my next video.
Oh.
They both had enough time. Shukai says, got to go catch you in the next stream, Walrus. Yeah, we're just about done here as well. this thing also makes me wonder, are they gonna run a Mona banner? That's kind of weird. Demon Luck 2 says, I was thinking you have 3 cats. No, we don't have 3 cats. We were about to get 3 cats, but something happened, and the cat, we were on our way to potentially get it, and then they gave it away. They sold it to someone else. Ninja Second is asking, what kind of breeds are your cats, Walrus? The small one, the tabby one, is a Scottish Fold mix. So Scottish Fold mix, meaning it's half Scottish Fold and it's half like just a regular house cat. The big one that you saw, the white one, the big white one is a ragdoll. It's a ragdoll cat. Ninja Seconds like, can you have a kitten? Yeah, I could. The landlord doesn't really mind. But it's just about taking care of it and just managing it. So probably not going to get another cat. Probably. Throughout history, for the Genshin banners, I know we're just jumping topics here and there, but they always put characters that will appear in the live stream. So this time is going to be Kazuha and Mona appearing in the live stream. I wonder if they're also going to have Jinyan and Fischl in the live stream. It's interesting. Why don't they have Hazo? Where's Hazo? Interesting. Yeah, this is an interesting graphic. It doesn't look like they put a lot of effort into it. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're probably waiting to announce Hazo in the live stream. Yeah, probably. There's also the chance of, and it's on the 2nd, which is the Saturday. So that means this Saturday's live stream, I'll have to do it in the morning for you guys. So Saturday live stream will be happening at 4 a.m. Oh boy. So Friday, I will be uploading a video, and then I'll be streaming this on Saturday. Okay. I'll see you guys on Saturday for the live stream then. Look forward to the video. Probably gonna make a couple videos about this. The leak discussion video will be out not today but tomorrow. On my live stream days, I don't upload videos anymore because this is not enough to talk about. I don't want to be forced to, because I do take pride in the fact that I'm very consistent with my uploads and I always have something to say, although some people might not be interested in the discussion depending on the day, but I always feel like I have something to say. So nowadays there's really no real way to release 7 videos a week and have each of them be like, you know, of good quality. So releasing 5 a week and having 2 live streams is more manageable. Wait, it says July 2nd 8 p.m. My time would be July 2nd 4 a.m. It's definitely on Saturday. If this is right, July 2nd is on Saturday. It's 8 p.m. on Saturday in China, which will be 4 or 4:30 or 5. Wait, is it 4 or 5 a.m.? It's somewhere, it's definitely on Saturday for me. And I live in North America, Western time. So they just made a Twitter now. There it is. I knew it was not going to be too far behind once they released the stuff on Bilibili. There it is. Special program, 8 a.m. UTC -4, Saturday. Yep. How come it's different? Wait, why is it different on Twitter? Why is the one on Twitter different? Why don't they have Jinyan? Just asking real questions, people. All right, where is Jinyan? Where is Jinyan? Twitter is too dangerous right now. I can't be on Twitter. It's too damn dangerous. Jinyan English VA can't make it, maybe. Ah. Mona disappeared too. That's true. That's true. No, no Mona. Walrus lives in fear of Twitter. Yeah, it's too dangerous. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. Well, that's going to be that for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh my god. Hit it, Daddy. With the $10. Daddy. Daddy, don't do me like this. Daddy, please, no.
Sussy hit it, Daddy just applied wet status.
Sussy hit it, Daddy.
Damn, that's hot. Kazuha C6 worth it.
Okay, Kazuha C6. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kazuha C6 isn't worth it. Even for a Giga Whale. Alright? Even for a Giga Whale, it's not worth it. The main reason is no one realistically, like even at C6, you cannot reliably use him as a on-field Anemo damage. Like this C6 feels quite odd the more that you see and use it. Kazuha, the way you play Kazuha C6 is no different than you play Kazuha C0, C1, C2. I guess C1 is a little different because of skill rotation, but his function is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Right? C2 Kazuha has a lot more value when it comes to, you know, dealing more damage. But overall, it's just there's really no transformative thing that happens for this character at C6. It ain't like Yelan. Okay? It ain't like Yelan. That's all I can say. C2 is like really good to stop. Like stop at C2, you're golden. If you're a Giga Leviathan whale, you're like, I'm gonna frickin' go hard. Get C2 and then get R5 freedom. I don't even have the sword. There's a sword that's for Kazuha. Really good sword if you can get it. Freedom Sword or something like that. If you really want to whale. Get your weapon to R5 first, then come back and get C6 Kazuha, is what I honestly would say. That's the order I would do it. Get C2 Kazuha. No, okay, get C0 Kazuha, get the weapon at Refinement 1. Then come back, get R2, get C2 Kazuha, then get the weapon to R5. Then come back and get the remainder of your constellations. If you have literally like thousands of dollars, you're like, oh my god, bro, I have this issue of, I have too much money. Donate some to me first. Donate me some first, then go ahead and C6 R5 him. He's an okay character to C6 R5. Hit It Daddy says, thanks. I was thinking of getting him C6 since I've seen people hype him so much. Hello. The hype, okay. The biggest hype for Kazuha is because he's such a good
Sussy
C0
hit it,
character.
Daddy just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. Thanks. I was thinking of getting him C6 since I've seen people hype him so much lol.
You see, when people hype a character in Genshin, it's because they're so free-to-play friendly. A C0 character that performs amazingly and like not too much different from a C1, C2. C1, C2 makes Kazuha himself feel better, but it doesn't inherently make other characters feel that much better. C2 helps with elemental mastery, yes, which does help out other characters, but it's a very small boost. In the grand scheme of things, it's literally this character in conjunction with Viridescence that makes him so hyped and desirable. Because Venti right now feels really awkward to use. That's why you don't see that many people go that crazy for Venti nowadays, right? But Kazuha, that's your boy. It's really just Viridescent with his base kit at C0. That's where the hype comes from. Anyone can use him. Anyone can use him with a free-to-play weapon like the Iron Sting. It's not even like the best, honestly. You can try, like, there are other weapons, like Favonia's weapons could be good for him. There are a ton of options, right, for Kazuha. He's a great character overall. I would say right now the best C6 in the game is probably Yelan. This character, man, like Daddy, if you're Daddy, if you are really thinking about like getting the most bang for your buck, like you want your money to go to places where, you know, money only dream of going. Well, I guess in the case of 2D anime waifus and husbandos, yeah, Yelan currently has the best. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, Yelan currently has the best value for C6. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, when the hell did I get C3 Diluc? Huh. Interesting. I have C6 Toma. I only have C3 Sayu. I have C6. Okay. And this one has to be C6. Okay. I just never leveled them up. Anyways, Ayin says the previous stream is announced. I know. We seen it. Daddy says thanks. I already got Yelan C6, by the way. New player. Hey!
Sussy hit it, Daddy just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. Thanks. I already got Yelan C6 BTWXD. New player. My first 5 asterisk. I want Raiden Shogun 2.
Chat. First, there was Sakura Kit. Then, there was Sanzu River. Now we have Hit It Daddy. Daddy, please. Please. Leave some for the rest of us. Please, Daddy. So, yeah. Apart from that, I would say save your money if you... I mean, if you really don't care. Like, say you make $500,000 a month after taxes. You like, I don't care. Sure, go for it. But for the most part, C2 is good. He's probably going to get his weapon banner, so you probably should aim for his weapon. It's really good. All right, for boosting some damage here and there. Apart from that, C6 units, yeah, if you already have Yelan, I wouldn't really sweat for any older C6 units. Another really good C6 would be someone like Ito, but like he's really boring to play for most people. I'm just saying. Probably should wait for Sumeru. That's probably the smartest move. Get C2 Kazuha, wait for Sumeru, and C6 the frickin' Dendro Archon. Because probably gonna bet money that shit's gonna slap really hard. How good is Iron Sting on Kazuha? It's good, but it's not the best weapon. You really don't need it like that much. There are like other 4-star weapons that are good on him as well. I heard Freedom Sworn might be run with Lost Prayer. Oh, that does sound pretty nice. I'll be honest with you. I might pull on the weapon banner if that's the case. No, like honestly, I might pull on the weapon banner if the Freedom Sworn is with because I don't have that weapon. Look, that I don't have that catalyst. This is the only 5-star catalyst I have. So again, I can't lose. I cannot lose on a banner where I want both 5-star weapon. Mossar says, Walrus want to try doing Abyss on my account again? Bro, I barely do Abyss on my own account. Like, wait. Did I do Abyss this cycle? I did. Oh. This is hilarious. Watch. I think I showed you guys this. You guys be like, what? 34-star Walrus? No way. This Abyss is easy. Well, take a look at this. Hey, I 9-star floor 12, but 8-star floor 10. Ah. And Mostar, look, I am too lazy to go back and fix these 2 chambers. Do you think Hater Daddy says, I'll do that, thanks, but Raiden Shogun is waifu. You probably see 6 Raiden as well, right? Venti C1 is OP. That's a cap.
Sussy hit it, Daddy just applied wet status. Damn, that's hot. I'll do that, thanks. But Raiden Shogun is waifu.
Raiden is pretty damn sweet, but C3 Raiden's already pretty clean. C4, C6 Raiden don't really give you that much more boost, but I understand the need. Wait, I think is your profile picture like a Raiden fan art, Daddy? Yeah, Raiden is pretty sweet. She is. But yeah, overall, that's all I wanted to say today. Thank you all for tuning in, Daddy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your generous donations. Would love to, would love to have you as a recurring customer, viewer. Yeah, I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. And apart from that, I'll see you guys on the Genshin 2.8 live stream. It's most likely going to be like the summer patch. You can tell kind of from just the thing. It's going to be more playful. There's no like concrete theme about it. It's just like a playful patch. All right, people? I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay? Till then, stay safe. Peace, peace.